Because I look nice, okay? I look sweet. I decided to record this video for you and I had to get admission abroad, particularly Canada. I'm going to speak to just Canada because I am in Canada. So first things first, believe you're going to get admission. Believe that. If you don't believe that, the battle is lost. And how do you start? One is, I'm reading from here, so you see me looking up here. But one is identify the career options that you have. You need to Google what types of career options are available in Canada. Okay? What types? Now, find those jobs or those titles, put it on LinkedIn. If you see that there are over 3,000 plus being recruited, I just want to, okay, fine, this is a great one for me. If you see that, or different job boards, doesn't have to be LinkedIn. If you see that there are a few, they know that, okay, there might be an issue. So maybe I should have 2 or 3 that are interrelated. Don't just take a course like dentistry, have another course like farming, and then have another one like instruction. They're very, very different. So you want to find something that is interrelated. How do you know what types of jobs are available? Like I said, LinkedIn, but explore career titles such as product management, data analyst, dentist, accountants. Just keep playing with words. Read a lot of job reports. There are some available on the Canadian website, so the government website, CIC. You can also just Google or ask Chatgpt. All right. You can also read materials produced by consulting companies, HR companies, agencies, and HR, all of that stuff. Do your research. The other thing is review the job descriptions and keep a document of the required skill set and responsibilities. I like to use Excel, so you could put all of them in Excel, or you could look at Teal. Teal is a software that's available. Check TEAL. The third thing is rank yourself and determine the gap. So ideally, you want to find a school or course that addresses these gaps. You just don't want to go to school for the school's sake. The fourth thing to check is the salary. Check various sites apart from Glassdoor. You know, the median, for example, the median salary in some websites says $120,000, but they're employing some for $45,000. So you want to get a good range across several websites. The fifth thing is location. For the jobs posted on Glassdoor or on LinkedIn, Indeed, anywhere you want to check what those locations are. Why migrate to Manitoba, which has a low cost of living, of course, if there are just 10 jobs in your career part? What there are 100 jobs in Toronto or 60 job prospects in Calgary. So you want to choose wisely. Remote is an option, but don't narrow your chances. The sixth thing is the gap document. You want to find out, okay, what certifications do I have to write, or which school do I have to go to fill this out? Now, one thing I have to tell you, if you can write it from your home country, please do so, because certifications here, then they cost very expensive. PMP here is expensive. It's cheaper to write in Nigeria. CSM, one class, you're done. But please don't just go and write CSM and BA because everybody else is doing it. Does it align to what you exactly want? If you're coming through the school route, this is the school route. Okay, so once you've identified your gaps, now you want to choose a school that provides you that provides you with those skill sets. So one, create a list of KPIs that matter to you. What is KPI? Key Performance Index, which means the metrics that you like. In Yoruba, in Kotoba, constance, yeah. Okay, I feel that. But here's a list of what I've created. For those looking for a lucrative career, not just the jackpot, you can use this list, okay? One is the course name. The course name is important because now through paper, they go no, say if they should call you. The second of all is alumni track. How do you find alumni that have gone to school? Change your location to Canada, first of all, on LinkedIn when you use the filter button. Now, search the school's name, the course name, and then go to people. See how long it took them to find a job, if they had other certification before they finished school, the positions they held, the companies they landed, the number of years it took them to rise to upper management. So for example, when we're done school, a few years, some of my classmates were directors. I wasn't a director. So in fact, I did not want to really be a director. I was still trying to forge my career path. So if you know what you want to do, all good. But for me, it took me time to figure out what exactly like what skill set I wanted after I put my feet in the door, thanks to the school that did help me, with the connections. Now, why am I a good person to say this? I went to college and I went to university. Okay. In college, the jobs that they were advertising and we were applying online were the jobs that they were coming to our classroom to handpick people. So there's a difference. Okay. But again, if you don't have the money to go to those types of schools, then you have to sit down and say, okay, out of all this, my lists, universities and colleges, I always advise people to do both. Which one can I afford? And with the gaps that the school can't fulfill, how do I achieve it? So, for example, if you go to college, then you want to know that you have to attend a lot of conferences yourself, speaking for yourself, networking for yourself, be a LinkedIn king and queen. I'm not a LinkedIn queen. When I was building my career, I was a LinkedIn queen. Okay. Because it was still LinkedIn, I started following people to know what's happening. I still do it now, but I'm not just a queen, which means I don't type all the time. I just like to repost, and also share my thoughts sometimes when I feel that I have something useful to say. But if you are an aspiring person looking for a job, my dear, make sure that you are a LinkedIn queen and king, only giving us what we need. Don't put rubbish. Don't put happy birthday, Susie. Happy birthday, Sam. I'm being extra right now, but you get the drift. All right. So again, I'm going to bring in more of this stuff. This is not an entire list, but this is some of the things in my list.